All right, everybody, welcome back. We got Curtis from Tactical Electronics over here. How you doing, Curtis?
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you too. So show us, this is your featured product. Basically, it's a kit. Kind of explain to me what you guys do and then what you all have included in this kit.
Okay, well, we developed this specific kit for the Army.
Okay.
This is called our TIK Optical. It's got all the inspection tools that a team would need on a close operation, so squad level type operation. This is our long pole search system here.
So you mean an operation, so they're going into a building or they...
Yeah, to clear a structure,
okay,
typically.
Got you.
So you have a long pole. If you've got a multi-level structure, you need to check openings in upper levels. This thing goes out 2 stories.
You said 2 stories, and how much does it weigh?
A little over 2 pounds.
So it's very light, go up,
yes.
One person can man it?
Absolutely. It transmits video wirelessly to any of our monitors.
So these are the monitors.
Correct.
So you got a
handheld monitor or a wrist-mounted monitor. The operator can put it on their wrist, and as they operate the pole camera and extend it out, they can see the image on the screen.
And then I can see it over here too if I'm at the base or wherever.
Absolutely. Anybody who's wearing one of the monitors or has a monitor on them can watch the video from it.
And you were saying, well, 2 things. One, where was this used?
This was actually recently used in Colorado, in Aurora,
right.
After the theater shooting there. As you recall, the suspect had booby-trapped his own apartment with
right.
a series of devices. So if you remember the footage from the news, you saw this pole camera being utilized from a cherry picker outside through a window to clear the apartment for booby traps.
That's really cool that you're able to supply that, and it's a pretty neat story.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. It's a very valuable tool. Along with the long pole in the kit comes our UDC Pro, our under door camera.
This is the coolest
Pro,
thing.
this tongue of the camera slides under any interior door. It's got a forward-facing camera with 4 directional LEDs that shine a light across the floor.
Right.
We've also got an upward-looking camera, so you can look right up under the doorknob if you want to see and make sure that inside of that door is not booby-trapped or wired in any way. It's also got a 1-watt IR flood on it. So if you're looking at a darkened 20 by 30 room, you can light up that entire room with this 1 watt
20 by
IR.
30, is that about the capacity, or it can do up?
That's what we've tested it on.
Okay,
that's bigger than your average bedroom.
Right, it is.
For sure. So if you've got that darkened room, you can light it up with invisible light, so your suspect or your target is not going to see this camera shining light into the room, but the viewer on the monitor will be able to see.
So you know exactly what the situation is.
Absolutely. So one of the things that makes our kit unique is that each of our cameras can be programmed to one of 4 channels.
Okay.
Our monitors all have a 4-channel selector. So as you're operating different pieces of kit, you could have a pole camera in operation, an underdoor camera in operation, a video fiber scope, a canine mounted camera, 4 pieces of our various kit. And the operators, whoever has a monitor, can scroll between those channels and look at the video feed from whichever camera they need to see at the time, without having to communicate a lot of intel back and forth and isolate single camera systems. Yeah, you can go to any one of them.
So talk about the power sources. How long do they last? What do they run?
All of our kit operates on the CR123 batteries.
Okay.
So it's
so you can buy rechargeable ones, or
you can buy rechargeable, or just most units carry those things in abundance, and you run the batteries down, you just pop them out and pop a new set back in. It's super easy to use, and they're all you don't have to worry about carrying different types of batteries. They all run off the same thing.
CR123.
Yes.
And then you said all of them have a SD card.
Yes, our pole camera records in the head of the camera, so even if you're in a high RF environment, you're getting maybe some static or some fuzz on your monitor back at your viewing station, you're going to get a crystal clear recording from the camera. So when you recover this SD card after the operation for evidentiary purposes, you're going to have crystal clear recording. Same thing with our underdoor camera and our other cameras.
Got it. And then let's talk about a few of the other cameras.
Okay.
So you got...
This is our handheld thermal camera. It has a power button on it, also a channel selector. You can zoom and invert the thermal image. You can do white hot or black hot, depending on what your needs are. You have an eyepiece here, so you can see the video feed inside the eyepiece, but it also transmits wirelessly to our monitors. So not only does the operator have the view through the handheld, but any other operator on the team with one of our monitors can dial into this.
Or you can just use it independently.
Absolutely.
And just go out in the field wherever you need to use.
Yeah, you sure could.
And then anything else you want to talk about in here?
Well, this is our monocular micro viewer. It's just another monitor. A lot of guys like to hang this on a lanyard around their neck.
Okay.
And so they can pick it up and just look inside, and there's a little miniature monitor in there same thing. They can dial into any one of our camera feeds and see what piece of
So if they
equipment
don't want to have it bulky around them, or it's just another option for a
just
viewer?
another option. We give you several different ones. The wrist monitor is very popular because it's out of the way. It allows the hands to stay free. You can just pop your wrist up and take a look.
Okay, especially if you have a weapon still in your hand,
Absolutely.
or you're holding
Yeah.
anything else.
Yeah, sure.
Well, great. Well, great, Curtis. I appreciate you coming by
You're
and
welcome.
talking with us.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Thank you.